Hey YouTubers, Grimmy Dragon here, and today we are adding to our Smash Brothers shelf, or our Nintendo shelf if you prefer, with another entry from Jakks Specific's World of Nintendo series, this time being Princess Peach. Now can the Mushroom Kingdom Monarch live up to what we've been getting from Figmas, from Figuarts, and from World of Nintendo themselves? Well, let's take a look and find out. Okay, so the first thing I really want to get into with Peach is the sculpt, which is very nice. Jakks did a great job sculpting the figure. She looks beautiful. Take a look. It's very simple, but it works. I mean, a nice pink flowing dress with a good, nice job on the paint too. I mean, most of the dress is molded plastic, but you got the darker pink accents at the bottom, around the collar. So that's pretty good. The shoulders, like those little puffs, are actually painted pink instead of molded, using the molding for the flesh tone, which I guess works. But it works, but the paint does seem to be a little bit thick, which is something to look out for. I think the hands are actually painted as well, instead of molded in white, which may have just been an effort to cut down on what plastics are needed. But you got the blonde hair, that's well molded. You got a few layers of locks, which is really cool. Got that more classic Peach look. And a golden crown. It's kind of a dark, dirty gold, but it works. But the paint job on the face is gorgeous. And the eyes are done well. Got a little bit of lipstick, kind of again a puckered look. Then you got some nice earrings. And it looks good. It really does look good. The brooch piece is separate, but it works on the chest, so yeah, I like it. And an all around, really nicely done. And definitely a good Peach figure to have. Now, under the dress, well, we're not going too far, but just far enough to notice that she actually has molded feet and legs. They're static, they don't move, but they're there. I thought that was a real nice touch and an extra detail that may not have been necessary, as a lot of figures are more content to just have a big chunk of plastic here. Especially since she's pretty much just standing on the dress itself, which is okay. It works. She can stand up straight. I'm happy. Now, articulation isn't a whole lot. I don't believe the head is actually meant to move, because it's really stubborn, but it might just be stuck. But the arms do have forward back and in and out, so you got a nice range there. 90-degree turn at the elbow, but nothing at the wrist, although you can get her in a nice little waving pose. Or kind of like a help me pose of sorts, since she is the designated damsel in distress. That works for her. But you're not going to get you're not going to get any Smash Brothers poses, unfortunately. I would have loved to have her doing the Peach Bomber too. Oh well. Other than that, she does have a waist joint, which is really good. So you can at least get her turned that way. So I do like that. Now,
How well does she go with your Smash Brothers figures, though? That depends on which ones you're going to put her with. And we're going to start off with the most obvious ones, and that's the SH Figure Arts Luigi and Mario. And she goes great with them. I mean, she's slightly taller than Luigi and scales very well. And since the World and Nintendo figures are about the same height as these two, that works. I do like that. So she goes well with those. Naturally, she'll go well with the World of Nintendo Yoshi. I don't have the Figure Arts version, unfortunately. They're getting kind of pricey, sadly. But, you know, she goes well with Yoshi. And, of course, she'll go great with Bowser, who's just a big hulking max of plastic, but looks just large enough to grab her and run. And, well, last and not least, since he's here, let's bring in Wario. Again, scales pretty well with these guys. So, I like that. I'm pretty happy with how she goes with those. But since I'm going to have a display that uses Figmas and Figure Arts, it's going to be a little trickier than that to get her to work. Because, unfortunately, she's significantly smaller than Figmas like Link here. And since Figma Samus is even taller than Link is, yeah, she's going to have a hard time fitting in with those. And even the World and Nintendo figures that aren't Mario are going to have a hard time working with her too. Here's Samus. Same height, slightly same height. She does look like a taller character, but she has such a smaller head than Peach, and that kind of throws it off a bit. Like, the head size on Peach does match up pretty well with Link, so you can probably argue that she's just smaller or shorter. So it's arguably in scale, but the head size on these two kind of throw them off, which is a shame, but it worked. Whatever, you know. Some of you will probably like it anyway. For me, it's a little off, but I do like the figure. And since she's going to be probably with Mario or Bowser most of the time, it's not going to bother me too much. But she does come with an accessory. A mystery accessory. But let's open it up. And we get, so I can get it out, it's a parasol. A classic accessory for Peach. And since the end is somewhat hooked, you can put it in her hand even though they're not sculpted to hold anything. Just clip it on her fingers. But I can do that on camera. There we go. And yeah, she holds it somewhat nicely. Not the best hold on accessories that I've seen, but at least she can hold on to it. So that's something to be happy with. But all in all, I think she works out pretty well. I'm happy with her. I'm still hopeful for a Figure Arts version that might be in more scale with the Figmas and Figure Arts, but for now, this works.
So yeah, that should pretty much cover it for Peach. may not be the best option for a Smash Brothers shelf, but currently she's the one of the better options available right now. And at a like under $10 price point, it's hard to go wrong with her. So anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this little review. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another review. And until then, goodbye out there, whatever you are.